So you just closed on your new home? That's amazing. But what do you do next? Hey everyone, it's Carla here with Benchmark Realty, your local realtor in Clarksville, Tennessee. And I wanted to go over this topic because I know many of my clients that closed on a house and they're like, okay, wow, we just made it. It's this major milestone in many of my clients' lives. And now they're like, what do I do now? So let's get right into it. When you first close on your house, it can be a bit overwhelming. You finally made it to the finish line. It is a huge deal for many people, a huge milestone, but you can forget to do some things such as organizing your documents, your closing documents. So first thing you want to do is make sure your closing documents that you get at the closing table, the title company, whether that is handed to you physically in a folder on paper or digitally, you want to make sure that those are all stored in a safe location. Number two, if you haven't done it already, make sure you get all your utilities transferred. I mean, electric, gas, water, trash, propane for your fireplace if that's something you want, or you have a propane operated gas stove. Just keep in mind, all those things need to be transferred. The last thing I want for my clients is to say they close on a Friday, they forget to transfer their utilities, so they are without electricity, without water, without all the things that they need for utilities until Monday. And oh, guess what? If that Monday happens to be a federal holiday, then you're gonna be without all those things until the following business day. So make sure you get those utilities transferred over. Number three, make sure you have your locks changed over from the previous owner. That's very important, obviously, for safety reasons. You don't know how many keys are floating around out there, who has your copy of your key. So just do yourself a favor and take care of changing your locks over right when you close. Number four, it's important to make sure you update your address, your mailing address, have your mail, all your mail forwarded, etc. Super important. If you don't do that, you're gonna have your mail going all over the place and you don't want that to happen. That also brings me to my next point, point number five. Make sure to have your driver's license updated in the state of Tennessee. They allow 30 days for you to transfer if you're coming out of state, to transfer your driver's license to the Tennessee. I know for military it's a little bit different. If you're non-military and you're moving from out of state, you have 30 days to get your driver's license transferred to the state of Tennessee. So also that goes for updating your license plate on your vehicle and your voter's registration. You can make sure you get all of that taken care of. Next up on the list are repairs, painting, cleaning, all those things. Maybe you have a list of home repairs that you wanted to get taken care of from your home inspection, for example. You can get that done right after closing, and it makes it much easier to do all those type of things, repairs, painting, or let me say a deep cleaning right after you close before you have everything moved in. And on that note, that brings me to my next point, is setting up a savings account, or a sinking fund is another word for it. Whenever you are a homeowner, you now are responsible for the maintenance that comes with maintaining that home. So right off the bat, if you establish an account that's just set up, that's gonna go towards repairs and maintaining the home throughout the years, it'll make your life a lot easier. So just do yourself a favor and get that started right after you close. Next, this one is a big one I want you to be aware of. After you close, you will have a lot of scammers that are trying to get one over on you. You're gonna have people trying to sell you your warranty deed that you most likely already paid for at closing. Whenever you close on your closing documents, you're gonna have your deed recorded with the county, and it's gonna be mailed to you. A copy of it's gonna be mailed to you typically around 2 or 3 weeks after you close, and you've already taken care of and paid for that most likely at closing. But you're gonna have all these people bombarding you with spam, trying to tell you that you need to pay $100 for a copy of your deed. Don't fall for it. It's gonna look super legit, you guys, and it's not. They're trying to get one over on you, and you're gonna get a copy of it in the mail in a few weeks anyway. So just be aware, it's coming once you close in your house. And another thing, you also will get scammers trying to act as if they are your lender, trying to sell you things, or trying to get you to send your payment somewhere else that's not supposed to go. So be aware, sometimes when you close on your home loan gets sold to a servicer. So you're not necessarily going to be making your monthly payments, your mortgage payment, to the lender that you've been working with this whole time. It might still be them, but many times it is not, and your loan gets sold to a servicer. So you want to make sure and ask your loan officer, is my loan going to be sold off to a servicer? If it is, who is the servicer going to be, so you can expect to have the mail coming from that servicer and not some random scammer that's trying to get one over on you. So definitely be aware of that. After you close, you're going to be bombarded with a ton of spam mail. Just heads up. Next on my list, after you close, you're going to want to introduce yourself to your neighbors. I know some of us don't like to get out of our comfort zone and meet our neighbors, but it is a good idea that I recommend. You can meet some of the nicest, kindest people. And if you don't have necessarily awesome neighbors, now it's good to know that up front, right? But going out and meeting your neighbors, getting to know them a little bit, it's going to be a huge benefit to you as a homeowner. Gives you peace of mind. Someone can be looking after your house if you go out of town, for example, or they can give you recommendations on different things in the area, or maybe they have kids around your kids' same age and they can also meet friends. So yeah, get out there and meet your neighbors, guys. So yes, try to get out there, meet your neighbors, and who knows, you might end up meeting amazing people and lifelong friends out of it. And last but not least is stay in touch with your realtor. This isn't for the realtor's benefit, it's for your benefit as a homeowner. Most likely your realtor has lived in that area for some time and they have a really good grasp on who to go for, who to recommend for this and that. So if you need recommendations on so many things, you need recommendations on roofers, on plumbers, on electricians, on home cleaners, on auto mechanics, on where to go for the best Chinese food, or whatever the case might be, I guarantee you your realtor probably has a recommendation for you. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you got some value out of it and that it was helpful. As always, if you have any questions about buying, selling, or investing in the Clarksville, Montgomery County area here in Tennessee, I'm happy to help. We can get on a Zoom call, get on a regular phone call, reach out, connect, and we can see if it makes sense for us to work together or not. And as always, please like and subscribe to this channel if you find this content helpful. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye. So you just closed. Very important that when you close to have your address updated on all your and last but not